Welcome to True Jamaica Buzz, news and entertainment with a buzz. Everybody knows that Jamaica is a very hard place, dangerous place to live. And it is also a dangerous place to work, especially if you fall into the category of those high-risk jobs, as in police officer, JDF officer, taximan, backroad haberdashery selling PUMS or ASS on those lonely streets. One of the most, like I said, is being a cabbie or a taximan, like them call it in Jamaica. We've seen instances in which taximen, they are extorted, lose them life on a regular basis, back to back to back. I want you to take a look at an audio of a taximan explaining his experience in which he almost lost his life. It is a good thing that he's also a licensed firearm holder. Well, not also, because the gunmen obviously have some sorts of illegal firepiece. He is going to explain the whole episode and what he did to secure his life, along with the mercy of God, I guess. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Wait, Sam, tell me what.
Hmm?
What happened? Tell me what happened.
Let me not tell you, all right, man shoot me in the car.
No, man. You go put more. You go do a put more.
Me go pick up one documents over there, and then me a robot around taxi a come back.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up 3 men, because me no want make up a toll, me no want drive round.
Mm-hmm.
When we reach at the toll booth, it's a fear. One of the fear at $200 a head.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, one in the back, give me $800 and say, me for one.
Mm-hmm.
When me reach, I figure exit out at zinc factory there, so I was going to choke me and say, pull over and give me a thing. Me going there way down in my waist, way up my front, and by the time me I come out and I pull over, me get a shot in my neck back, where it come through me neck there, so I exit at the collarbone, and then I shoot in the car where the one beside me dead in the car.
So you bust a shot. Hold on. So you bust a shot. You reach your fire man, bust a shot in the car.
Yeah, man. Then the one beside me not dead in my car, man.
Talk to me, man.
Me kill one in the car right beside me. And the shooter, yeah, me tell you what. All right, you see the one boy behind the passenger, he get shot, you know. But you see the shooter, oh, me not get for kill him. You see when me do come out and bail out, guess what? The gun jam. So by me point the gun pan him, and then he see it and he take away himself.
So you go.
Hold
on. What kind of gun you have?
Me have a Eckland catch and 9mm.
And a stick?
Yeah, it's stick. Me no know what me stick.
Brother, Virgin. The car you can't get in, man.
Then, Fergie,
yo,
you see the shot then?
Yeah.
I did. Me tell you, say, it's like I'm a God, I'm a mother were dead and had a relative. My grandparents, them saved me, because you see the shot where road on my head body. Remember in the behind me, he shot me for he go down, but he went on. He just go down to my neck the song, and he just lick on the collarbone and fly out. And and me tell you, no organ, no damage. No organ.
Your spinal cord go right through whole body and everything from top to bottom, you know.
You're right, so nothing less on the damage. And you see the glaze. Me send a picture of me, but the glaze where when me come out, and you see the glaze, I shift me. You know, you make a left shift.
Yeah.
Instead of right shift, I the right shift, and in my forehead, where it I go spill my brain. Yeah, man. Monday night, it happened. Look on them. Me send you a picture and I tell you a little.
I'm glad you're alive, Reggie. I'm glad you're alive, man.
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're alive, Virgin.
Yeah, man.
And we'll keep
just
in touch.
look at Yeah, we keep in touch, Fergie.
Thanks, man. Blessing.
All right?
Now there's a saying that goes something like this. Man a plan, God a wipe out. I am sure that these three individuals that thought that they were just going to rob this man, probably, more than likely, something that they've done on a regular basis. He was supposed to be the next victim. One of them, DEAD on the spot in the vehicle. The next one, lucky, so the toll jam. And of course, the next one, Teko himself. So 1 out of 3, 33.3% of the 100% lost their life. This man, lucky like you hear him say, him ancestor save him, the mercy of God. Whatever the case was, he was fortunate. A lot of taxi men, because of extortion, because of robbery, did not make it. A lot of people, the same thing. Purses going about their business get robbed because people feel as if them give people things to put on, and whenever you're supposed to go to work, work hard, and then give them the proceeds of your hard work. But like me say, in this case, a monkey wrench was thrown in the part of one of those gunmen. Next time, it is going to be the next two. The law of possibility, and even worse, karma always catches up to you. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is not looking very good for Jamaica because we see a whole lot of rain has been falling. And a lot of places that are in low-lying areas have been flooded out. A lot of places that are prone to landslides, such is the case. The worst case, however, is a place named Prospect that is in upper or rural St. Andrews, in which landslide, I would not say as bad as it can get, but it was pretty bad. Take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Whole road break off. No vehicle can pass. No vehicle at all. See, they break off, go to the bank. So water run there. All pipe dislocated. See there. Everybody I wonder how them are going to reach a work and how them are going to start to work and so forth. You understand? All of the road break off. See there? So water run there.
So people, you see what happened with just some regular rain. Well, not really regular rain, bad rain. So just imagine what can happen when there's some sorts of tropical depression, tropical storm, in which Jamaica is under warning right now. It seems as if the relevant authority need to check these area where there's any sorts of bridge to make sure that they are not being compromised. Because as you see, nobody can cross it. Cross. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called, this is why residents in volatile communities do not and probably should not trust the police, because it is said that they are working with the criminal elements. They are giving information as to who is calling up their names, who is turning over video footage, CCTV footage of any sorts of crime that is being perpetuated in any sorts of garrison community, any sorts of area. A businessman is concerned, St. James businessman, that is based on the accounts of his lawyer, Mr. Donovan Collins, that the businessman was doing his civic duty. He turned over the footage of a shooting takeaway that took place in a Montego Bay, in which 4 of the assailants were seen running from the scene of the crime. He thought that he gave the police the CCTV footage. He thought that he was doing the right thing in confidence, doing his civic duty as a decent human being in a Jamaica. To his surprise, he started getting all sorts of DEATH threats from the gang in the era that actually committed that takeaway. So his lawyer is concerned. His lawyer went to the JCF and told them, made a report, made a complaint. He stated that his client had no idea that when he turned over this video footage voluntarily or at the request of the JCF, he would have remained anonymous, but that is not the case because the people tell him in a no uncertain terms that yes, we know that the footage is coming from XYZ, based on them probably looking at the footage and figuring out where the footage come from. So they know that their lives, their freedoms are now in danger, in jeopardy. So they decide that they want to go to the source of the problem and take that source out. In other words, deter other business people from doing the same thing because them can't trust the police and they have to do a risk analysis. Is it worth it saving my community and country, or should I save my life and my family's life? People, that is one incident. I am going to tell you based on information that I am getting in a Spanish town that most of those cameras that are connected to the Jamaica Eye CCTV system, they are turned off. A lot of businesses in a Spanish town were warned by the extortionists, by the gangsters. Listen, turn off those cameras, or even if them are work, there's supposed to be no sorts of recording. Or if we end up on some sorts of video footage after committing some sorts of crime, you know exactly what is going to happen. Now, people, if you was a businessman in the era, businesswoman in the era, and you get them sorts of threats, maybe you would comply. But what is even worse, it is said that the ones that are monitored by the system, meaning the JCF, Jamaica Eye, they were turned off deliberately. Now, people, I don't have any sorts of evidence to substantiate those claims, but I just tell you when me hear, and the JCF, if that is a fact, maybe you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself and stop wrecking the community, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it seems as if the single, the double and the triple takeaway is kind of played out. The people step up the ante and they've decided, listen, anytime we are making any sorts of step, it have to be 6, 7 or 8. Such is the case back to back. The last one at a place called Boynes Avenue that is in Kingston 13, I think, in which 8 people get caught up. 3 of them did not make it. The other 5, non-life-threatening wounds. They are still in the hospital nursing their wounds. The persons that lost their life, 63-year-old Ricardo Baker, 35-year-old Kemar Hardware, and 19-year-old Stephen Mayer. The 65-year-old, I doubt that he is in any sorts of gang activity. As a matter of fact, based on the information, it is said that most of these persons are not involved. They just happen to live at the wrong place at the wrong time. If you live with the enemy, then you DIE with the enemy. Based on what the Popo is saying, gang activity, internal, external rivalry between gangs in the community. I want you to take a look to what the Popo said in a couple of interviews that they did, and then I'll give my piece.
It's a difficult morning for residents of Kingston 13 and my police team. We should have been at it overnight. We are treating with what I may describe as a mass casualty, mass shooting incident, which occurred Saturday night around about 11:40 in the Bowens Road area of 2 miles, where, a regular Saturday night for residents of the community being out, those who are at the cook shop, persons just, nosing around on the road or just really enjoying company of friends, families in the community were pounced upon by a group of men who opened gunfire indiscriminately at just about everything and anyone that moved. using rifles. The situation there, it's been monitored. We have been in that space throughout since that incident, and we continue to be. We are working with the residents. We are working with the community. We're working through our community safety and security team, our CIB. Even I can tell you the entire management team is in and revisiting that space as we speak. We are conceived this incident, and we are not leaving any stone unturned until we get to the perpetrators. We are indeed following some leads, and we're appealing to residents of Bowens Road, Kidley, and Harvey Road, and adjoining communities who may have seen something, heard something, to please say something. It will help. It will help. We have started a number of activities and initiatives inside there, of course. On the crime front, we have gone about pursuit of jointly intelligence and investigation-wise to identify and locate those individuals who are possible perpetrators in this incident. And we continue to appeal to members of the public that if you know something, if you have seen something, if you suspect something, if we ask of you to call one of our emergency lines.
Now, people, you heard what the Popo said. Gang rivalry. Here's the thing about a lot of these communities. The people that live there know who the criminals are, know who the rivals are. Sometimes it is their own neighbor. But I don't know if they are psychologically or emotionally screwed by these people. For some sorts of reason, they tell themselves that these are the protectors. These are the heroes in the community, while all that they are doing is calling down more problem upon the people. Because whenever them and the rivals in any sorts of problem, because the rivals are gang affiliated and know better, so they do better, them keep it. But it is these innocent persons that are walking around, and whenever these people pounce upon the community, they are the ones that are losing their own lives. If you want better, you have to do better for yourself and your children. You cannot have these people just walking around willy-nilly as if they are not killers, as if they are not shooters, and don't say anything. And whenever incidents like these mass pipe up, you hear people a bawl. Me just say, who know better, do better. Point blank and period.